Welcome everyone to the Easter eggs, references, and overall fun facts about Season 14 of Red vs. Blue. This season has been particularly interesting. So while some of these might seem a bit too obvious and not exactly Easter eggs, you must remember that this is Red vs. Blue, not any other Rooster Teeth production. You'll see what I mean. Let's begin. Chronologically speaking, the episode Room Zero takes place in between Season 8 and the present-day events of Season 9. This is also the first official episode of the series to be entirely presented in 2D animation. Despite Epsilon being one of the worst shots in the series, he did actually kill some of the aliens with his SMGs.
Okay guys, yeah, that's too high. Guys, too high guys!
The fact that Threshold and Basis were seen in the sky after Epsilon was transported back to Blood Gulch confirms that the Epsilon unit is staged on Installation 4. For those of you who don't know, Installation 4 is also known as Alpha Halo. This, along with 7 other halos, were meant to prevent the Flood from consuming all sentient life within the galaxy. If there were to be a Flood outbreak, then the halo would go off, destroying all life within a 25,000 light-year radius. Basically, that's what that does, and where the Epsilon unit is. It is unknown why Simmons and Griff are not in standard red armor. All the other simulation troops are in standard red and or blue. It is possible that it was just done on purpose so that viewers would be able to recognize the two. The bomb is labeled C5, a reference to C4, an explosive. The 5 is likely a reference to the fact that the series takes place in the future. The title of the episode, 50 Shades of Red, is a reference to the book 50 Shades of Grey. This episode marks the first time the flamethrower is seen in the Halo Combat Evolved engine. The weapon was always an exclusive to the PC release of the game. The bomb in the Warthog is the same kind of bomb used in From Stumbled Beginnings. The fact that the Warthog survived the bomb explosion is a reference to its invulnerability in Halo Combat Evolved. The fact Sarge seemingly gets along better with Griff and Simmons in the episode references the inconsistency in the first episodes within the series.
Oh, keep up the good work, Griff. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine.
Griff and Simmons' discussion about going to the Vegas Quadrant is a reference to Rookies.
For the last time, I don't want to go. But dude, the Vegas Quadrant is only 3 parsecs from here. I'm not going to the fucking quadrant. Don't talk about the quadrant.
You said, I'm not going to the Vegas Quadrant, and then the next thing I know, you're in an escape pod headed for...
Excuse me, sirs?
Chronologically speaking, this is the first time Tucker actually asked for a sniper rifle and doesn't get it.
Hey, that's a pretty nice looking sniper rifle, Captain. Can I use it?
Tell you what, Private. If the 3 of us ever go out on a scouting mission like this again, I'll let you do the honors.
Awesome!
When Vic starts talking to Flowers while they're in the cave, Windows 7 music can be heard.
Greetings, Agent Florida, and welcome back.
This episode is the first time Sister's full name is shown within the series. We've always known what it was, but that was because it was only on the Season 5 DVD. This episode has several references to the running gags within RVB. Donut is forgotten and killed only to return later.
Oh, no. We had no idea you were gone. Actually, I'm right here. Okay, how did you do that?
And the tormenting child is revealed to be Malcolm Hargrove.
Malcolm Hargrove? Firecrackers?
A reference to the head of Charon Industries and the main antagonist of Season 13. Malcolm's mom is played by Jen Brown, otherwise known as Carolina's voice actress. As Malcolm Hargrove is grabbing the toys for his science experiments, you could see figures of Tex and a headless Lopez in the background. The title Orange is the New Red is a reference to Netflix's series Orange is the New Black. Cherry's tendency to confuse worded orders is a reference to Apple, Siri.
Who's up for some shelf construction?
Self-destruction initiated!
Captain Morgan is a reference to a brand of rum with the same name.
Captain Morgan.
The red team FH-57 and the blue team AH-13 are references to Funhouse and Achievement Hunter.
We're Unit FH-57, a group of red soldiers who battled for months against the Unit AH-13.
In the episode Club, the nightclub's name is Amnesia, a tie-in to Red vs. Blue's recurring theme of memory. Felix's horrible knife throw is a reference to his improved knife skills within the future.
Shit!
The scene where Felix runs up a gravel escalator before detonating an explosive to kill 3 pursuing enemies may be homage to the 26th episode of Cowboy Bebop. The episode Fight the Good Fight takes place in between Season 5 and Season 6, just before the Reds and the Blues are transferred to their new bases. The Red and Blue team's flag symbols, the Eagle and the Cobra, are featured on the team members' shoulders in the Halo 2 footage. Rooster Teeth originally had these symbols on the members in the first few episodes of Season 3, but ended up abandoning it and disregarding them for the remastered version. The Halo Combat Evolved footage in the episode is reused from the remastered Season 3 episodes, Best Laid Plans, and Visiting Old Friends.
I hate babies. And I hate babies.
The title of the episode, Fight the Good Fight, is a reference to the Trocadero song Good Fight, which has been used several times throughout the series. The episode Meta vs. Carolina is a special crossover between Red vs. Blue and Death Battle. The title could also be a reference to Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. The Season 9 tagline is stated in the Meta's introduction.
Before there was Red vs. Blue, there was Project Freelancer.
Although Carolina appears in her Halo 4 armor, Epsilon uses his Halo 3. However, he does wield a hollow-projected Halo 4 sniper. The Meta is depicted as using his Season 10 armor rather than his patchwork armor that he was typically recognized for. And the video says that Main was given the Sigma AI.
Main was given Sigma, the AI fragment representing ambition and creativity.
Though this is technically true, Sigma was originally assigned to Carolina until she gave it to him to make up for his loss of voice. This is the first Red vs. Blue video to openly state that Carolina is the daughter of the director and Allison.
Turns out the director was Carolina's father all along.
Every other time, it was implied rather than outright stated. The conversation between Carolina and Epsilon about using all of her armor enhancements is a reference to a similar conversation from Dish Best Served. In this, she pushed Epsilon to run all of her armor enhancements. The only difference is that she didn't experience complete armor failure. The Meta ended up using his temporal distortion to stop her.
Epsilon, I need armor enhancement. Which one? All of them! Church, I need armor enhancement.
Which ones?
All of them!
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Huh?
The episode reveals that Carolina is 34 years old.
She commanded the team through many successful missions.
Because of this is also the first episode to actually reveal a character's age. Epsilon asking if she can set her baton to kill is a reference to Star Trek.
You sure you can't set that thing to kill?
This episode features many members of Game Grumps.
Ah, God, why do I keep spraying on my helmet? This is hopeless. Statistically insignificant, my dear naive Squatch.
The episode Caboose's Guide to Making Friends takes place out of the series continuity, as Caboose acknowledges Epsilon's fragmentation at the end of Season 13.
Sometimes you will lose a friend. Sometimes even your best friend.
When Freckles' Mantis body was destroyed, Caboose is seen building him into the assault rifle, despite Dr. Gray being the one who transferred Freckles into the rifle.
My test determined that it was actually safer to give Freckles full control of the rifle rather than Caboose.
The book Caboose is reading has the word memory and a picture of a key, making the reference to a constant theme during the Recollection saga: memory is the key.
See? Proximity is the key.
I thought memory was the key.
Oh, yeah, and the sword. Sword is key, too. We should probably get a key ring.
Although Omega possesses Doc briefly, his mind is not seen. This is possibly because he has already been in Doc for a lengthy period of time, and would likely not be surprised by anything he saw. A graphical error can be seen throughout this episode, during which the ammo counter for the character's battle rifles can be seen through the side of the weapon. Female Donut is now voiced by Barbara Dunkelman, likely due to the fact that she used to be voiced by Bernie Burns' ex-wife.
My favorite thing is pretty dresses.
Man, who cares about decorating?
Ashley Jenkins provides the voice for the female iterations of both Epsilon and Lopez, much like Bernie Burns.
See, senorita.
What the fuck
is wrong with... Oh, come on!
Tucker carries his energy sword on his hip, despite the fact that he never attained the weapon due to the fact that Epsilon recreated Blood Gulch being set prior to Season 3. Epsilon stating that he's cool with Tex being male may be a reference to human peer bonding, where the original Church sarcastically tells Caboose that he's a gay robot.
Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I'm cool with it, but I'm out.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a gay robot.
Donut's remark on how she wants to tear up all the carpet in the base is an innuendo, meaning that one wants to have sex with a woman.
If it were up to me, I get down on my hands and knees and I tear up all the carpet in this base.
Captain Flowers being a fan of the Bare Naked Ladies is a reference to his voice actor, Ed Robertson, who is the lead singer of the Bare Naked Ladies.
Agent Florida downloaded his entire music library to my hard drives for kicking the aspirin-filled bucket. Dude was really big into Bare Naked Ladies.
So get up, tell the bookie put a bet I'm not a damn thing will go wrong. The odds are that we will probably be.
Simmons calling Gallahorn to the rocket launcher is a reference to Destiny.
How about AT4 or Gallahorn?
Sarge also refers to it as Chupa Thingy, a reference to the Warthog, and Red Gets a Delivery.
Slammer, Pez Dispenser,
Boomstick, Chupa Thingy. Chupa Thingy, how about that? I like it. Got a ring to it.
This is the first time Church sings. He was the only original member of the team not to have a musical number.
My 9 to 5 is filled with misery. My girlfriend's always such a bitch to me.
Sarge had a musical number in Sarge's Blues.
Hover in the Jeep, put the pedals to the metal. I will tear across the canyon while I'm yelling like a rebel. We may not have a tape, but you can take it to the bank.
Griff and Simmons in Voting Fever.
About the Electoral College.
It comes after voting high school.
No, it doesn't. That's a lie for.
Right, I'm in high school civics.
Come on, boys, now be specific.
Donut and Donut, the musical.
You see, the fun will never cease as long as we've got elbow grease.
Lopez in An Audience of Dumb. Tucker in Bow Chicka Wow Wow Wow.
I'll turn out the lights and take it slow. Pull out my sword and make it glow. You know I could use a good lady. Take care of my alien baby.
And Caboose in Your Best Friend.
And we'll be together till the confidence over. Because we are brothers and not race.
Epsilon, however, not Church, had a musical number in I Am the Best.
I am the best. No one else is any better. Maybe they're not as good, but that's still a tie for the best.
Griff yelling,
Who is running this army?
after discovering that their rocket launchers never came with any extra ammo, is a reference to Head Noob in Charge, where Church yells the same question.
Who is running this army?
Apparently, according to Church and Sister, there's a remake of Reservoir Dogs known as Reservoir Bitches.
What about the all-female remake they made? You know, the terrible one?
Reservoir bitches? It was terrible.
Fine! Enjoy being sexist!
The movie involves an all-female cast. This may be a reference to the 2016 Ghostbusters remake, which had all-female actresses. Church asks,
What is that? Is that even a sentence? Why do we let Achievement Hunter write this stuff?
referencing the Achievement Hunter division of Rooster Teeth. Jeremy voiced all the characters in the original version.
Let's get the sword with. I got important shit. Leader of a real team ain't as easy as it seems to be.
By the end of this battle, you'll finally see leader of a real team ain't as easy as it seems to be.
You sure it's crime for a war, you've been storming up.
But back away, my laser faces started warming up. Hate the people on your team, make it barely control them. Got your
Ass kicked by freelancer Sarge while I own them. Director of machine, you're a kid and sick schmuck.
can't rap against a ghost, so boo you motherfucker.
So death to the blues on a beautiful day. Rotten up like roadkill on a lonely highway. On black table sit around a ton of blue flags. Stepping on the necks of your broken battered dirt bags. Nothing you can sing and stand up to me. So drop blue tard and give me infinite.
In the original version of the rap, Tucker and Simmons jumped in instead of Felix and Locus.
Oh, put away the threats and the knuckle cracks.
I told you to stay out of
Dude,
this.
just relax. These guys want to fight, and hey, we're supporting it, but now we're chiming in on the rhyme.
All fun and games till Tucker rolled around. Now all your rosy ass going bow, chicka bow, down.
Walking the real rip rants and try to understand or leave an elite moose trail from soiled underbits.
This episode is the first time CT and Georgia are ever seen in the Machinima game engine. It is revealed that Ohio is a lesbian, making her the series' first LGBT character.
You're going down, sweet cheeks.
Aw, that's the spirit. It's a shame, though.
You actually seem like my type.
Sherry's introductions are Newhart references.
My name's Sherry. This is my partner, Daryl. This is my other partner, Terrell.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl.
Immersion.
Welcome to a very special red versus blue immersion. Now, I don't care how old or how young you are, at some point in your life, you probably played a 2D side-scrolling game like Super Mario Brothers here.
The Machinima Death Switch is a reference in and of itself.
A simple solution. Apparently, there is a switch in the kitchen. If you turn it off, it turns off all the machinima machines on the other side of that wall. Like the entire red versus blue machinima environment turns it off.
Why is that a switch?
For episode 1, the Room Zero animation was produced by Humoring the Fates, while the Zero Rooms animation was done by Powerhouse Animation. The Burt Gulch Chronicles was written and directed by Joe Nicolosi. Orange is the New Red and Invaders from Another Mother was written by James Willems of Funhouse. The #1 movie in the galaxy was written and directed by Freddie Wong, well known for his special effects. Gray vs. Gray was written by Barry and Brian of Game Grumps. Headcanon was written by Barbara Dunkelman. RVB the Musical was helped written by Nico Adi Rowland. Sorry if I mispronounced that. From Trocadero. The Triplets and The Mission were written by Shannon McCormick, the voice of Agent Wash. There you have it, the Easter eggs, references, and overall fun facts about Season 14 of Red vs. Blue. If there was anything that I missed, which I'm 100% sure that there was, then make sure to let me know so you can know what we know and be on the know in this show. Heart you!